Greetings to all. The topic of today's discussion is how to quit believing like a broke person and do this rather. Your life's future will be decided by the way you think. Unfortunately, many individuals are unaware that your thought patterns are shaped by the information you feed your mind and are a reflection of what you believe to be true. You can learn this information directly or by observing the people around you. The amount of money you make will not determine whether you will be wealthy or poor regarding financial success. Even if they make a lot of money, some people are less fortunate than those who earn an average salary. Their perception of money is where they fall short. They have all the necessary abilities to become wealthy, but they lack the most crucial one, the proper mindset. In this video, I'll explain what most people in poverty think and how it prevents them from succeeding. Most people nowadays are caught in the dilemma of working hard yet receiving little in return. They might even be wealthy, but still be in debt. Many people have a complicated relationship with money, which is why they frequently wonder why they don't have much money left over at the end of the month. However, the wealthy are aware of something that the poor are not. Your relationship with money impacts whether you have financial security or whether you'll go bankrupt. Most people attribute more than half of their knowledge of money to the lessons they learned as children. The most significant factor affecting your financial performance is the type of family you were raised in. Those with a healthy relationship with money as children are more likely to succeed financially than those raised in families with limited financial literacy. Here is the second most potent factor influencing your financial success. People in the same neighborhood typically make comparable incomes, so they probably have similar perspectives on money. If you grow up in an area where people struggle to make ends meet, you could continually worry that you'll go through the same thing as an adult. As a result, you might hold on to every dollar you earn rather than invest it in assets that generate income or save it in the bank. Your coworkers are the last group of people who can affect your ability to succeed financially and how you see the money. People in an organization quickly adopt a shared perspective on many issues, including cash. The top scorers in every industry have figured out how to establish and maintain a solid connection with money, whereas others who are less well off typically have a negative relationship with money. I have a toxic relationship with money because you may develop a wrong impression of it in many ways. How you handle money can be one of the telltale indications of unhealthy financial relationships. Relationships and people with poor finances offer little value for money because of their reckless spending habits and failure to make and stick to a budget. Individuals frequently accumulate a lot of debt. However, this flawed perspective extends far further than just the financial aspect. People who worry excessively about money are less productive and find it more challenging to stay focused. They usually aren't eager to take chances or pursue new opportunities, and they'll probably work a job they don't enjoy merely to ensure a stable paycheck. You must realize that stressing about money will prevent you from increasing your fortune rather than giving you the chance to do so. Feeling guilty when you spend money indicates a poor connection with cash. Spending on indulgent products should make one feel guilty, but not all spending should. Investing in assets or your education are excellent strategies to multiply your cash. However, many impoverished people find it impossible to imagine life without their money. Once more, your upbringing is typically the cause of these feelings. People with a difficult upbringing tend to be tight with their money and save more than they should. Instead of investing their money in a successful business that could increase their profits, they prefer to keep it. If you continue to believe this, you must constantly remind yourself that you deserve to live a better life, and that sometimes spending money is necessary. People who cannot restrain their desire to spend money are at the other extreme of the scale. Suppose you discover that you spend money whenever you get the chance. It reflects poorly on your relationship with money if it's not required. These people cannot resist gratification and are always compelled to purchase anything they see, regardless of whether they need it. Such people are more inclined to carry debt that will bury them in interest payments for the rest of their lives, and buy stuff on credit. A budget is an answer to this problem, but many impoverished people may not know how to manage one since they were never taught how. In the future, if having money determines how happy you are, you should start studying how to have a positive relationship with money, because it may impact your interpersonal interactions. Keeping your personal and financial lives distinct is essential. For example, when you have extra money, you can feel great, but when money is tight, you might feel down and take your emotions out on someone. Learn to discuss money with others and ask for assistance when necessary. Once more, your thinking, not your money, is the key to your financial success. Most wealthy people credit their thinking as the key to their success. They are aware that their thoughts and minds are the most potent tools in the world and will determine whether or not they become wealthy. They can make better financial judgments and utilize the chances at their disposal to become wealthy as a result of the way they think about money. On the other hand, poor individuals lack such perspectives. As a result, they frequently choose the wrong course and pass up good opportunities. The idea that people are either affluent or wrong is one of the damaging mindsets that will keep you poor. Poor people will probably blame their failure on everyone else rather than themselves. They will blame their parents' poverty and the government's terrible policies for fueling unemployment. They will also accuse their boss of being overbearing and the cause of all their life problems. They frequently portray wealthy people as being avaricious and contributing to global poverty. Such a perspective never allows for a solution, only justification. You must alter your mood and develop new ways of thinking to achieve greatness. Most people think it is unjust that a small number of people own all the riches in the world. They believe everyone should receive an equal share of their money to be at peace. This perspective makes you think the poor must suffer for the rich to triumph. It's referred to as a zero-sum game. You must adopt a new perspective and be open to discovering what separates the wealthy and the impoverished poor. You will lose the desire to learn from them and improve when you observe the worst people. Rich people deliberately assemble their social circle to increase their expertise. Whether you like it or not, the 5 people you spend the most time with reflect who you are. This implies that your thoughts, actions, and financial situation all affect how you think and behave. It is influenced by the people you know. Most people feel awful when they start making more money than they do. They believe their peers won't like them and frequently pass up possibilities that could make them richer. It is an emotional trap you must escape if you want to achieve financial success, to avoid feeling guilty. If you recognize that your life is unique from the lives of your peers, some of them might be content with their financial situation right now. Before you give in to peer pressure, ask yourself if you are happy with where you are. When your friends see that you are making more than they are frequently inspired to work harder to increase their income. However, if you have a specific sum of money in mind that you consider to be the maximum you can make, you're probably going to stay broke because they don't believe there is a cap to how much money they can make. Wealthy people find it simpler to increase their enormous wealth. Change the way you think about money and stop limiting your earning potential. Many people have asked me for the best option to earn additional money online, so let's address that before moving on. There you'll find a great deal that I'll discontinue soon. Now that we have shown that this is easier said than done, let's discuss how to rewire yours. It will be challenging to achieve financial success if you think about making the same thing you always have about money. However, if you can identify the source of your economic issues, you may be able to start earning more money. For many people, their past is what causes their financial matters. Their ability to generate money in the future will be significantly influenced by what they learn as they mature. Poor education increases the likelihood that a person will make poor financial decisions. They make less money and spend more on items they don't need. It is simple to find a remedy if you find yourself in such a circumstance. You can't continue to do the same thing and expect a different outcome if you're unwilling to alter your mentality and rewire your brain to produce money. Instead, you must change your strategy, learn the money skills of the wealthy, and apply them to your service. Developing your financial intelligence is another way to boost your ability to earn more money. Your financial IQ determines how well you understand money, how effectively you can handle it, and how well you can grow it. Therefore, you must invest in increasing your finances if you want to be wealthy. Reading books is one method of doing it. You may start by reading books that explain the fundamentals of money management, such as setting up a budget, saving money, and even investing. You might hire a financial coach or mentor, attend seminars and workshops, or both. And finally, if you want to earn more money, you must challenge yourself. Could you find a way to inspire yourself? You can begin modestly, but aim high. Increase enormously. The possibilities are endless. You can become wealthy if others can. The discussion is now ended. Check out my next video, please. Enjoy your fantastic day, and thanks for watching. Cheers!